For generations, mankind has always been searching for the truth. And I have discovered one truth, that no matter what Sony thinks, that discs are better than downloads.
It's true. It's true. Can't be denied.
Welcome to Discs Over Downloads, the show where we talk about all kinds of video game things, from news to how much we shill for Steam and Warframe and everything else. I am the internet's favorite dragon, Shadgun. I play too many video games, and joining me today is our usual crew. We have Astrolotl the Axolotl. Say something with your voice, my friend.
Something with my voice, my friend.
And of course, next to him is Comrade Prime, the best Tenno in the galaxy. Say something with your chest.
Did that work?
No.
Okay. I tapped my mic off my chest. I don't know what you wanted me to do.
I don't know.
It works. Count it. Hi, good morning. Welcome back to Discs Over Downloads. If it's not morning where you are, just save that for tomorrow. You can enjoy it then.
So, we have two topics we've landed on for today. We're getting a little gaming political-ish. You'll understand what I mean as we go. The first thing we want to talk about is an update on the Saber Interactive situation. And since Comrade Prime has been the one following this out of the three of us, I'm going to let him take the floor here. Tell us what's changed. What's going on?
Yes. So, we don't know all of the details, but the CEO of Saber Interactive, Matt Karch, has privately apologized to Stella Sacco, who says that he apologized for the way he spoke about her in the press, and that she accepted his apology. But she still violated a confidentiality agreement, which I wonder how they're going to. I wonder how they're going to tackle that. A generative AI disclosure has also been added to the Steam page for Rideshare Simulator, which confirms they're using AI. So no. So the main campaign story, characters, and dialogue are written by a team of human writers. AI tools are used for voice generation and some localization. The optional free ride mode includes AI-generated passenger missions and localized dialogue. Free ride mode is separate from the main campaign and can be skipped by players who prefer to experience only human-written narrative content. So she was not fired. She was the lead writer, so she was not fired for ChatGPT.
I think what we're gonna see a lot of is there's gonna be a lot of whole things that are gonna be acceptable via AI, like using the AI for like helping with like programming and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think where people are really drawing the line is the quote unquote creative side of design, and like when things start to cross that boundary, that's when things start getting complicated.
Well, yeah, people don't want games that are made entirely by AI because they're not of good quality, and they don't like to pay for things that aren't of good quality.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things too where these companies are running up against it because yes, it's very easy to make a game with AI, and it's easy to just, oh hey look, we made a game with AI. But the problem is people don't want that, and there are so many games available. Why would I buy your AI game if I could buy one made by people?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
There's more games than I have time to play, so I'll just buy games that aren't made that way.
On the subject of AI in the game industry, are you at all concerned that the whole programming games entirely in AI thing might change in the next couple of years? I know right now they don't generally make very good games. They don't generally, games programmed entirely with AI have a ton of bugs. But that technology is getting better and better all the time. Remember when this started with the Will Smith spaghetti eating thing?
Yep.
And it looked terrible, and everyone's like, nothing's ever gonna go with that. But now you can almost make a perfect deep fake. 5 years from now, nobody's gonna be able to tell. Do you think that's gonna affect gaming?
Yeah,
I mean, it's obviously going to affect gaming, but the problem you have right now is that people don't want that. They don't want games made by AI, and they don't want games entirely made by AI. And thankfully, right now we have Gabe Newell, who requires that you reveal that.
Yeah.
And that man is really the reason that we still have an actual gaming industry. But I have to say, there are enough companies coming out and saying we don't deal with AI, we're not using AI, we don't want anything to do with it. Like, the Warframe devs just updated their upscaling like a few months ago, maybe more like a year. It's been a little while now, but they updated their upscaling and brought us up to like FSR 3.2 or whatever the step below the newest one is. And when they announced it, they said we're not activating the generative frame rate, the frame generation.
Frame gen.
They said we're not putting frame generation in because fuck AI. And they
is that actually an AI feature?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Frame. Yeah, that's AI.
I didn't know that.
I mean, the
was done with
upscaling
AI.
is AI too, but upscaling is upscaling something that already exists. You're rendering it at a lower resolution, and then it's just filling in the blanks to upscale it to a higher resolution. That's not really changing anything. But frame generation is the creation of new frames that the game did not make.
I thought it just made duplicates of the previous one and simulated higher frame rates.
I'll happily admit I don't know exactly how it works, but there's enough devs that have come out and said fuck that I'm on board.
Okay.
Like, I'm good. But what was the other thing we wanted to talk about today? Was GTA 6 leaks, right?
The GTA 6 leaks.
Leaks and piracy, aka GTA 6.
Yes.
Yep. So, as everyone probably knows by now, there is a guy. Fuck was his name? He had a.
I know who you're talking
Cyber
about.
Leak?
I can't think of his name.
Cyberleak.
Cyberleak. Yeah, like Farfetched's leak.
As reported by IGN, the group called Cyberleak has threatened to release new videos daily. It has used the material posted so far, which has not been confirmed as authentic, to promote a meme coin. Which, stop. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Stop it!
But Cyberleak somehow got a hold of a complete build of GTA 6 and has been sharing footage of it, including the main character doing a bunch of things like stealing cars and shit. And if I recall correctly, he's threatened to leak the ending. Which, I mean... So Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, has been working to remove the footage from social media. But leak... Oh, funny enough, one of the things he did is he found a bunch of guns in game and he shot at a wall to spell leak out of bullet holes.
Nice.
Very
nice.
It's unclear how old this apparent build is and how much of the game is playable. The group has demanded that Rockstar reconsider its all-digital strategy with GTA 6, including digital pre-orders and no physical discs, and removing monetized single-player content. It has also threatened other publishers with leaks, stating if Cyberleak can reach Rockstar, no one is safe. They think they're the video game Anonymous. The problem I have with this, never mind that no matter what game it is, I'm not a fan of people getting leaks like this and spoiling it for people. I also don't like the demands they're making. More specifically, I do like what they're demanding. Things like games that have a single player mode being taken offline shouldn't happen, like The Crew. The problem is, people are going to connect this to Stop Killing Games. If he claims he's doing it on their behalf at some point, and he hasn't yet, but he's made similar demands to what they want, so people are going to make that distinction. It's going to make genuine groups look bad.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is like all it takes is one bad apple doing one bad thing for the right reasons to make everything look bad. But like I think ultimately, like, they have similar philosophies or similar ideology or things that they stand for, all right? Like it's not necessary. I think the Stop Killing Games movement is different, because they want the games from the get-go to be available to. They want them to exist, after the game, like the companies are done with them. the companies are done making money off of them. Like we want to be able to play, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle forever. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and they say things like it's, oh, well, we can't afford to make these games work offline. We can't afford the expense of converting them. Brother, if some dude in his basement can do it in his spare time, sorry, I don't believe your story.
Yeah. That's why we here support Stop Killing Games, both because they're trying to make physical stay a thing, Sony, and because they're trying to fix things like we all know about the Crew situation, how that had a full single player campaign, and when they shut the servers down for the multiplayer, the whole game went dark. You cannot purchase the Crew anymore. You can't play, even if you own it, you cannot play the single player mode because they made it online only. So that's lost media now. And that's what Stop Killing Games is trying to prevent.
I just looked it up. The Crew actually has been preserved, which is a good thing.
Good. That was
Crew Unlimited.
They didn't do that initially, which is how Stop Killing Games got started. But I'm glad to hear that that's been rectified. That's progress.
They didn't do it. It has been preserved by a community effort. The Crew is not available in an official capacity. I should be clear about that.
So it's like a private server kind of deal.
There's a fan revival which can be used. It's a server emulator that utilizes dumps of the game's network activity from the time that the official servers were available, using a custom DLL file provided by authors from the software. So it is currently playable offline by hosting the server. The player can host their own server and play it offline. And they're saying in the future there may be an online mode implemented.
That's fantastic, and I'm happy that exists, but I don't count it because the company that made the game didn't do it.
Correct.
I'm all for fan preservation. I have a bunch of decompiled N64 games. But the companies who made these games should be responsible for it. The fan thing should be a passion project, not a requirement so that the game is accessible.
Strong agree.
So that's cool and all, but I'm not gonna give who made the Crew? Was that EA as well? I don't remember who.
I don't know.
The point that
Ubisoft?
I think we were trying to make here is these corporations, these companies, all right, have the money to do the things that they need to do for these to preserve these games, and they could be doing them from the beginning, but they aren't. And they're making these games in a way that they can get the most money out of them and screw everybody else who who actually enjoys the game.
Well, they want the game to rely on their servers because then someday they can shut it down. That is the point of it. Is now you have to buy the sequel because we shut down the original game.
Remember when gaming was about being the guy who never left your parents' basement staring at a screen all day? Remember when that was what being a gamer was? I almost
still get
miss
made fun of for that. By people who play video games. They're like, all you do is play video games. I'm like, you play Call of Duty?
Yeah, that's all you do all day.
Forza and shit. What are you talking about? I just play better games than you.
It's a cold day in hell, apparently, because I miss being bullied for playing video games by people who didn't play video games, so they thought they were better than you. At least the games were better at the time.
Oh, it's so frustrating that I have to listen to these people. But my brother makes fun of me for playing video games all the time, and I stare at him and I let him get his little spiel out, and I go, dude, you play RuneScape. You have multiple stats at 99. Don't talk to me about wasting time on video games. Honest to God, RuneScape. Jesus.
That game is stupidly popular still. I can't believe it.
If anyone in our audience is a big RuneScape fan, and I just hurt your feelings a little, good. All right, I'm sorry, not sorry. In all seriousness, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but how can you just sit there for hours clicking on trees? I don't get it. Get Woodcutter Simulator. Play something different.
So here's the thing. Because if one of us doesn't do it, or if one of us can do it, I can.
Go ahead.
RuneScape, all right, came from a time on the internet where like we could just fuck around and cut trees down by clicking on trees. All right, it was a fun like game.
It was amazing when it came out. A game with that kind of graphics on your browser.
I was gonna say it was a
I guess.
browser game. It was a game that could be played on, like in your browser, and it was really cool. All right. Nowadays, I think there is a. I like that there's multiple versions of RuneScape now, because there's RuneScape for the people who enjoyed the nostalgia of it. There's RuneScape for the people who are, want something a little bit more updated. And then I think they made a survival game too.
They're making a new one, which I actually am looking at. Yeah.
Dragon Wilds. That's out.
It's actually I know it was in beta.
I love the idea of game preservation and making sure that games are available for people to play in the future, and that we can all live happily in a world of peace. And if I found out RuneScape was gone and not preserved, I don't think I would shed a tear over it.
Listen,
I know that's
man,
not nice. I know that's not nice. Bring it on! Bring it on!
I think if
I'll see you in
RuneScape,
October. I will see you in October.
I'm not even a huge fan of RuneScape anymore. I played it a lot in like 5th grade because I mean this without exaggeration. Every single boy in my class in 5th grade all played RuneScape. We had a hierarchy. If you did not have the right gear in RuneScape, you were bullied in class. Like, even the jocks were like, you're only level 20. You're garbage. Go home and play RuneScape, you fucking loser. Like, holy shit, this was big deal.
You don't have Mithril? Oh, you don't have Mithril?
Where's your adding? Why aren't you a member? He doesn't even have silver. Yeah, it was serious business at the time.
Like, we came from that. Yeah, no, we understand.
Like, holy shit. I was bullied for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I was bullied worse for being bad at RuneScape.
Listen. In the same vein of having like Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the lunch tables, it was that same sort of vibe. Like,
I am so sorry that I did this. Thank you for watching this episode of Discs Over Downloads. Bye, Physical. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye, everybody.